Today we are going to see what is meant by STLC and STLC. So what is meant by STLC? STLC in the sense will be having software development life cycle. So what is meant by STLC? Software testing life cycle. Now we are going to see the activity on what is meant by software development life cycle. What are the steps involved in software development life cycle? So one person is gonna tell what is meant by software development life cycle steps, and another person is going to write what are the software testing life cycle steps. So first we'll see what is software development life cycle.
Software development life cycle is a structured process where it contains various processes to develop a software, whether it ensures that it meets the quality standard. So it contains 6 steps. First is requirement analysis. In the requirement analysis, we gather the information that is required for the development of the software. After collecting the requirement, we are going through the stage 2, that is planning. In the planning stage, we plan the software how to be developed. And next is the design stage. After planning the planning, we are going to design a software. Next is the prototype. In prototype, we develop a prototype. Fifth stage is test and execution. So the prototype what we have developed, we are going to test and execute it. After testing, we are going to the sixth stage is maintain. So we are going to maintain and evolve the whole process again and again.
Maintain, what will be doing? So what are the present stages of corrections or feedback we will be collecting? For that we will be doing the maintain and evolve. So same steps we are going to see in software testing life cycle. So what is the step 1 in software development life cycle? Requirement analysis. So same as this in testing also we need the requirement analysis. So you can go for the requirement analysis. In requirement analysis you will be having 3 steps. Step 1, you have to understand what are the requirements which you need, and the second one we have to identify which are the requirements are testable one. So next third step we have to know the collaboration of the stakeholders. So these are the 3 steps involved in the requirement analysis, right? So next one, what is this software development life cycle? It's about planning. Same as this here, we have to do the test plans. So next step is your test planning. Yes, right, test planning. So next step is about your test planning. So in test planning also we have to create what are the requirements for the test, and the second step we have to know what are the steps which will be implemented for the test to be planned, and what is the requirement we need, and same as this what are the process we have to do for test. So these steps are followed for the test planning. Next third is about your design. Same as this here, we have to design test cases, test case design and development. So step 3 is about test case design and development. Here we have to generate the test cases, and after that we have to implement the design part. Finally we have to give the approval for that. What are the designs we are creating, for that we have to give the approval. Then step 4, what is there in STLC? Prototype. Whereas here we need not to do the prototype. We have to test the prototype. For that testing, we have to create some environment. So step 4 is environment setup. So same as we said, we have to create the environment setup, and then for that we have some configuration management. Finally, you have to install the tool. Tool install. Tool installation is the step 3 in environment setup. And then what is in step 5 now in SDLC? Same in test and execution will be followed for the STLC also. We have to identify the bugs. While doing the test, we have to identify the bugs, and logging into the what are the debugging we have to do. For that we have to do the process, and finally we will be having the regression testing over here. Why we go for regression testing? What is mean by regression testing? You already studied in software engineering, right? So someone can tell what is meant by regression testing. Why particularly we are choosing the regression testing? Because in regression testing only, the functionality what we are implementing, that will not change. So it does not change any functionality while testing. So that's why we go for the regression testing. So that is the main thing why we particularly choosing in testing and execution, why we have choose regression testing, that is it will not change our functionality. So whatever functionality in existing functionality we have given, it has been maintained the same. It retains the same. So that's why we go for the regression testing, right? So what is the final step? That maintenance. So here will not maintain because the test and execution itself, everything has completed. So here we will be having the test cycle closure. So final step is test cycle closure. In test cycle closure, we will be having the documentation format. What are the lessons we have learned? Like we have to create a report of the test cases. So that is your test cycle closure. So this is the difference between the STLC and the STLC.